to fuck up the summer. Fuck up the summer. I came to fuck up the summer. Fuck up the summer. The spring.
Shout out YBS TV. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy A.R.E.S, DaVOICE, yo. Yo, this guy right here, highly energetic, multi-layered MC with various industry features, which we gonna get into later. Yo, this artist shows his skill and versatility in English and in Spanish. With 4 projects down and like the world to go. Yo, let's hear it for the Puerto Rican people's champ. Your boy, HITTA CASTRO.
You already know what it is, yo. That intro was lit as hell, man. I'm gonna put that on a song for real. That was hard.
Something like to hear that, man. But honestly, it's because of the work that you put in that intro came. So I appreciate that.
I appreciate you, bro.
I already mentioned Puerto Rican. You born from there? If not, where you from?
Nah, so I was born in Lynn, Mass, and then I was raised in California. But my family is from A.R.E.S, Puerto Rico.
Okay, so that you got the strength. I'm from the Bronx, so I'm like a adopted Puerto Rican, man.
Okay.
You know, I'm in the Bronx. I'm baby Puerto Rico, yo.
Facts.
When would you say you started harvesting your talent? Like when did you start doing your thing?
I was like 12 years old. But I started doing the music, and it was because I was getting into a lot of trouble in school, fighting a lot, and I was just like getting suspended. I was like, you know what? How can I hurt somebody without getting into some serious trouble? I could hurt you with my words. So I was like, you know what? Let me try that. And then later on, I took it real seriously. So I started doing it at 12, but I didn't start taking it seriously until I was 19 years old.
Wow, damn, that's real shit.
And that's because of a judge. So let me tell you, so I was locked up. I was locked up doing a bid. I was doing 2 years, and I remember when you're in jail, you're banging on the doors, you're banging on your chest, banging on the desk, you're making your little raps, and the word got to the judge. So I'm in court, you know what I'm saying, and the judge says, "I want to ask you something, Mr. Castro," and I said, "What's going on?" And he goes, "So a lot of the CEOs told me that you actually do music inside your unit, and people are saying you're actually really good. So if that is the truth, you should definitely take this seriously when you get out of jail so you do not come back." And I was like, okay. And then he literally asked me to spit something for him, and I was confused. I was like, is this a dream? And I spit something for him. He said, "You have talent. Take that real seriously." So when I got out of jail, that's exactly what I did.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. I ain't going front. That's a real dope story.
Yeah.
Like, for real. So, like I said, I've been kind of researching you, and I've seen your style morph and grow throughout the years.
Definitely.
I mean, if you had one way to describe your style, what would you say it is?
That was a really good question. So my style, I would love to just say just diversity, because I don't want to be put in a box, because I feel like I could literally do anything. If you just threw on a beat, man, randomly, and I took some time, I could write something very crazy to that. So I don't like to be put in a box. I just very diverse is my style.
That's why I had to ask, man. I see you got different various styles. And
Definitely.
like, what would he call himself? Like, have you had any musical influence growing up? And if so, which I'm sure you have, are any of them like reggaeton based or anything like that? Because even me, like I said, I'm baby Puerto Rico. So even me being in the Bronx, man, I had the Tego Calderones, I had
Whistling Yandel. Yeah.
Daddy Yankee, obviously. So you got any influences?
Yeah, a lot, because it's like, because I'm Spanish and I love hip hop, there's so many goats. So I love Jerry Rivera, who's salsa, you know what I'm saying? I love me Daddy Yankee, who's reggaeton, you know, and then when we go to the hip hop, you know, I love Tupac, Biggie, KRS-One, you know what I mean? Sugar Hill Gang. So this just, the list goes on. So I said, when I started really getting into music and like finding out what sound I wanted to start off with, it was more of the dirty South. So like Ludacris, Young Bloods, Bone Crusher. So that sound that they were doing, I gravitated more. So that was like my influence of like, all right, that's what kind I'm going to start off doing as far as the music.
I mentioned your style growing, 4 projects under your belt. If you had to pick one project, you had to pick one, or one song, what would you say is your favorite?
Oh, that's a tough question. Out of all my music?
All your music. Let's say you had to pick one, let's say one project. You're going to say one song, one project. What would be your favorite project?
It will be the album that I'm dropping now. It's called Abdallah Hamala. And that stands for one who prays often, God's follower. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's because I feel like this album that I'm going to be dropping, is my best project. And I know a lot of artists say that, but I feel like it's because of the time and effort that I'm really putting into it. Some projects that you just do because you just got a lot of songs. So you're like, you know, I got to release something, so I'm just gonna put all these together and call it a project. But this one right here is gonna be, I think, my best project ever.
Wow, I'm looking forward to that. Honestly, some of my favorite project from the things. I like the Push project. I Will Push.
Yes.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. I like that. Some of the jokes I liked on there was FUTS, Fire, and oh my God, what's the name? I think I wrote it down, so I had to. Oh yeah, This Is the Song. Yo. Yo.
Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you the story behind This Is the Song. You good?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So there was this artist named Twisted Insane that I did a song with.
Yo, you did a song with Twisted Insane?
I got a song with Twisted Insane.
Yo, that's crazy
Yeah,
by itself.
yeah. I got a song with Twisted Insane, and he had a song called Vision, and it's basically about like some demonic stuff. And I was like, you know what? I want to do a Christmas Carol evil kind of song where I'm gonna go spit some crazy bars on. So we came across the producer. I bought the beat, and then that's how that song came about. And then the video was like, I was trying to be like crazy. I was trying to do something that I've never done before, and that's how that song came about. Like that song was literally recorded and shot the same day.
Sick, yo. I was like, yo. Like I said, that and FUTS, yo. I kept going back to those and kept bumping those two.
Yes.
That's why I said, you know what? Those my favorite project had to be Push because I like a lot of your songs, but especially those two songs on that project, I just kept going back to. Like,
Oh, that's love right there. That's love.
So, I want to talk about real. Okay, I want to talk about this video.
Okay.
It's further back. It's one of your older videos.
Yep.
But to me, it's mad dope. It's called Darkness Bright.
Oh, yes. That's oof.
Tell us about that video and what went into making that song.
So it's a crazy story, man. I feel like my life should be a movie. I was turning up with some females, drinking, having some time, and I don't know. I just had like an emotional thought, and I was like, you know what? Forget partying. I want to write. So I went into a room and I started writing, and I was like, I want to write something so deep about somewhat of my life, but something that a lot of the world could relate to. So I remember they come into the room. Hey, you gonna party with us? No. I'm finishing this verse. Let me finish this verse. So I just finished the first verse. I left. I partied. Then the next day I fully worked on the record. But I wanted the song to be about anyone could relate to, and I wanted it to be just like an emotional and an inspiring song. So once I recorded the song, I was trying to figure out who I can actually get on it that can make it a more of an impact. And I had a Spanish artist named Temperamento, and he has the Spanish world on lock. Like, he was very great, and he's also a Christian artist. So I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I feel like this would be perfect. So I wrote down, like, if I was a director, how I wanted this video to be shot. So I literally basically executive produced the video because I had a vision on how I wanted to do it. I wanted to show kids getting bullied. I wanted to show all of that type of stuff. So when I actually finished that video and got the reaction of the world, it was like crazy because so many people gravitated to that positive message song. And that's why that's one of my still my best videos to this day.
Can make the day seem right.
Since I was 12, I was riding the streets. Had a lot of drama at home, I was chasing the dream. I was that little dude people said was a beast, cause I was tapped in the head from all the stuff I seen. See my mama get beat, to little brother I lost to being worried, but happy not the one being shot. There's so many people out there feeling alone. Little foster kids getting taken from home. There's bums on the corner holding a sign to win a dance next to a hat just for a dime. When you walking on a rainy day and a car drives by and you get splashed, getting mad like why? And every student is a bully that makes the kids cry. We need to stop all the madness, make darkness bright. Let's change for better days. Put your hands in the sky if you feel what I say.
Can't make the day seem right, and make the darkness bright. That's what you do.
Look at every student in the eyes, you'll see some pain. Like this kid who gets picked on wants to go insane. Put the gun in his brain and jump off a bridge, cause every time he walks home he gets beat by kids. And this little cute girl with a beautiful smile, stepfather makes him have sex with him for a while. Every time she tells moms, mommy gets it denial. Until she gets pregnant, her man's the father of that child. We trapping kids who get verbally abused, and they throw things at him and they're thinking it's cool. And this angry kids who grab the gun and shoot up the school. We really need to come together, what's the world coming to? There's so many things going on, we need to keep our head up. We really need to talk to our kids and show them what's up. We really need to fight for better days. Put your hands in the sky if you feel what I say.
Can't make the day seem right, and make the darkness bright. That's what you do.
Oye, nadie quiere cambiar la palabra, nadie quiere escuchar. Todo el mundo quiere fama, todos quieren cantar, todos quieren ser estrellas, todos quieren brillar, pero nadie le hace caso a la realidad, donde en la casa existe la separación, papi en la calle, mami en la televisión. Pero dime qué pasó con estos niños, dónde está el amor, dónde está el cariño, dónde está la paz, dónde está la fe. ¿Dónde está Jesús si tu vida se te fue? Cristo es la salida, pero nadie me lo cree. Estoy viviendo en un mundo donde todo es al revés. Como quisiera ver el mundo en el camino correcto, bendecido por mi Padre. Un mundo perfecto donde Cristo viene a sanar a la humanidad, como en la cruz traerle luz a la oscuridad.
Can't make the day seem right, and make the darkness bright. That's what you do. Can't make the day seem right, and make the darkness bright.
And that's why I tell you, real talk, honestly, you see, I gravitated toward it also. And it's an older song, but it still hits. So I'm having other people gravitate toward it because it wasn't just me. As you see, I pulled that out also.
Yeah, definitely.
What's my other question? See, these going on so good, I don't even have to sometimes look because, like I told you, I did a lot of research.
Appreciate it, my brother.
What I got from that, like I see that you like to put messages in your song. And do you think that the art of the messages going in hip hop overall?
What do you mean? Elaborate more.
As far as people putting messages in, like hip hop is a little dumbed down right
Yep.
now. YBS, wild bullshit.
Yep.
We know it's dumbed down right now. Do you think the art of putting a message in the song or messages are going? I mean, obviously not because you still do it, but as far as mainstream.
Oh, well, it's definitely there's. If you listen to the music now, a lot of people are not really doing that. You know what I mean? And the people who are doing that, this generation don't really want to hear that. But I feel like if you are a true consumer and fan, and you listen to someone that is telling a story and leaving messages and gems in their songs, that's gonna stick with you more than someone who's talking about partying and Papa Molly. So I just feel like I'm gonna continue to do it, and I still know there's some other artists who still do that.
We talked about, well, some of the people you work with Skinny for the Nine. We didn't talk about that, but I noticed some of you were Skinny for the Nine. You work with Snort the Product. You recently mentioned Twisted Insane, that's insane, yo.
Yep.
I didn't know that. If I didn't know that, I'd have some more questions just based off of that alone.
Yep.
But two, I noticed Shorty Low and Cuban Link.
Yep.
Tell me about those experiences.
So
Shorty Low is like rest in peace, and Cuban Link, I said I'm from the Bronx, so Terror Squad.
okay, so Cuban is like, to me, an icon to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember being 12 years old, listening to Big Pun and knowing about Cuban Link, and I said, when I get there, I'm gonna do a song with Cuban Link. So that was like a goal of mine. So I knew that was gonna happen. And then like when I made it happen and meeting him, we became actually good friends. So I have his number, like I could literally call him every time I'm in the town. I try to say what's up. So we actually got like a few records together. Definitely, and it was fire.
And what about Shorty Low? How the hell did that even happen?
Shorty, I'm gonna explain to you how Shorty Low happened. I was supposed to be on a TV show called G's to Gents. And I forgot what happened, but I didn't make the cut. And then so I knew Mr. Bentley. Mr. Bentley actually said, he was like, in all reality, you don't need this show. Like, you're actually killing it. You know what I'm saying? This is for like people who are like trying to become where you're at. So you don't really need that. So I'm gonna plug you in. I'm gonna plug you in with this producer. And that producer was setting up a record where it was me, Mr. Bentley, and then my friends, the Getaway Guys. And then we ended up doing that record. So I was just like, that was actually my first big collab before Cuban Link. Cuban Link was my second big collab. But once I got that Shorty Low record, I didn't get to meet him. It was just like through like internets and stuff like that. But it was a great experience.
That's dope, man. You gotta get a record with a dope artist who's no longer even here, so it can't even
Correct.
happen to people anymore.
Correct.
That's legendary, real talk. You know what I'm saying? You should definitely pick yourself up for that.
Rest in peace, Shorty Low.
Hand some acting. You gotta tell us what, where, and where the hell can we find this at?
Okay, so I was an extra on the Poker Kings with Jack Black.
Okay.
And that happened out of luck. They were literally shooting in front of my house. And it was a summer day, and I had my shirt completely off, and one of the directors saw my tattoos, and he was like, hey, have you acted before? And I was like, I have. I did like a little quick scene in a Christian movie called Change the Plans God's Way. And he was like, would you like to be in this movie? So I met with Jack Black, had a conversation with him for like 30 minutes. And then the following day, we went to like the jail where they shot one of the scenes where you just see me walking. So I have no dialogue in there. But anyone knows about acting, if you're first coming up, you're not going to have dialogues. You're going to have 15-second shots where it's like, you know, you're not saying nothing, but at least show your face to build your catalog up. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm building my catalog. So far,
IMDb, bro.
correct. I'm in 2 movies right now. A Christian movie called Change the Plans God's Way, and then The Poker Kings with Jack Black.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Like I said, you building up that resume, bro. Recently noticed you did the Tory Lanez Motorboat freestyle.
Facts.
Sick again, bro. You snapped on that.
Thank you.
What type of beats do you like to pick that get you to that zone of like where you just say, I'm snapping on this?
Well, that's a difficult question because the beat just has to talk to me. Because I could just get on anything, but when the beat talks to you, it's a whole different feeling. And in all reality, all my true fans know I never, ever have got on a mainstream beat. But Tory dropped that Motorboat, and just hearing that beat, it was just like, all right, I've never done this before. Let me do this and show people what I can do. And hopefully Tory can see that. And that's what I did.
Between rap and real life. This is what happens when you combine them. HITTA. I heard a rumor, niggas said I'm trash. See me in person, you can split in half. I'm on the plane, I'm getting to a bag. All of that old shit is in the past. All of these bitches want me for my swag. All of these niggas want me on a track. Don't fucking nobody except for Tino, LSD, and my nigga bags. I mention your name, I don't get attached. Came a long way to be in the past. It's 2021 that I'm on that ass. Had a double back and now they run it back and never believed it till something happened. I did rapping and acting before that I went to jail cause I ain't had no one backing me. Shit was hard, a catastrophe. I was in California trapping, then I moved out of there. Can't believe all the drugs we moved out of there. Moving without a care, had to move to Massachusetts. I knew from the moment I just got affluent. I stayed out the streets and focused on the music. Deep inside me, I know I could do it. Landed the show, shit was litty. I got money and all of my niggas with me. Now we dipping. I'm at the CVS and niggas tripping. Ain't nobody was pistol gripping, caught me slipping. I had to get out of there, Avally. Fighting 3 niggas, embarrass them all of a sudden. These niggas niggas is stabbing me, blocking my face, and he's lashing my arm with the knife like they mad at me. It's a tragedy. Hit his man, but he never woke up when he went to sleep. I ain't bragging, the shit is deep. All the haters keep talking, they just wanna disagree. Fought the case 50 years, now we in the street. Keep it strapped, it get hot like the Middle East. Ha! I ain't trying to catch another case. Pop a bottle, send another case. I'm just trying to see another day. And your bitch want me, but you safe. She a thought trying to run away. Bitch, shut up, you got nothing to say. Everything look good, but your face. Ha! I'm laughing, I love it. Don't be a rapper, you ain't got no passion above it. They rapping and think they can master it till they find out that a video half of their budget. Every hour working. Don't make me flex and show you how this power working. Put you on a shelf. Niggas need help. Just hang the shit up like a shower curtain. Just consider that. When they shit it on me, I remember that. All the gotcha shit whack, I ain't into that. Now they mad cause I ain't hit them back. Jealousy, that's gonna make me catch a felony. That's gonna only make me deadlier. I don't think these niggas ready yet. They don't know it's getting heavy yet. Moving weight like I'm heavy set. Every move is like I'm playing chess. Yes, I'm just doing more, saying less. Yeah. They got me traveling around the globe. I was irrelevant, but now I know. Had to get money, now I'm on the go. I wasn't trapping, I came off of rapping. Now all of my neighbors think I'm selling dope. I kept the 40 sitting by the dope, but I bought a chopper just to let them know. No. They got me traveling around the globe. I was irrelevant, but now they know. Had to get money, now I'm on the go. I wasn't trapping, I came off of rapping. Now all of my neighbors think I'm selling dope. I kept the 40 sitting by the dope, but I bought a chopper just to let them know. No.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Hey, on top of Tory has head, Tory Lane's head. So, what's next for you, and where can they find you? You said you got a new project coming up. So just tell them about it and let the people know where they can find HITTA CASTRO at.
Okay, well, where you can find me at on all platforms. On Instagram, it's HITTA CASTRO, HITTA On Facebook, it's HITTA CASTRO, ITS, HITTA CASTRO. On YouTube, it's HITTA Zone. But if you just type in HITTA CASTRO on YouTube, I pop up anyways. On all social media platforms, as far as like music streaming, it's HITTA CASTRO. My new project is gonna be dropping in September, and like this project is basically dedicated kind of towards my gonna be tour in Kuwait. So I got a song with this guy who is like the hugest artist in the Middle East. His name is Daffy, and me and him have this crazy song that is like fire. So we're gonna be going out there, touring out there, and it's just gonna be great. So that project is just gonna be a fun thing. But the purpose of this project is I'm trying to do my music videos to where my music videos tell the story from my first single to my second single to my third single. It's all gonna tell my story of that basically tour. Oh man, so check this out. I gotta explain something, right? So YBS came, we started chopping it up. And I saw things scrolling down, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. And then I saw my name, it said HITTA CASTRO, and he's like, nah, hold on, let me show you some cool shit. And he showed me this. Y'all know y'all ain't never seen this before, and y'all only gonna see this on YBS. This is fire, bro. Fire. Like, y'all gotta get tuned in, like, subscribe, share, all of that. It's lit. You already know. We in here. Let's get it.
The spring, the fall, and the winter. The spring, the fall, and the winter.
I came to fuck up the summer, can't fall in the winters without springs. Bounce back, count things that go fast at a time that don't sleep. And OG once told me you wake up broke, you should think about no sleep.